Morning, everybody. Welcome to Hump Day. Wednesday, February 7th, 2024. Got the question of the day, everybody. Alright. Why would a nation built on a political or economical experiment called capitalism that has survived and thrived for over 200 years, wish to implode its economy with inflationary spending to the point where only the mega rich can function. And here's the kicker of it all, guys. When a loaf of bread costs $1 million, those persons who are only worth $1 million are actually at the poverty line. So what is the grand plan? Businesses and corporations and stuff like that will cease to be able to function. Okay, let's say even mega corporations like Coca-Cola and Ford, General Motors, all these corporations built on the wants and needs and the paychecks of the middle class, or of just the everyday Joe or Joanne, whatever you want to call them. If my corporation inflation goes up to the point where I can't function, I will then go on to the government's tit. Unemployment, blah, 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 blah. Social Security, blah, 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 blah. I have seen, because of my job, how the homeless work. And a lot of people are worried, oh man, well, what if this happens? What if that happens? Well, the homeless actually get paid to be homeless. Now, albeit it is not a lot of money, but it is almost what the old woke and lefties want is that miraculous universal paycheck. And if we want to play word spin with that, basically, we've actually been doing this, and it's that whole frog in a boiling pot of water. We've been replacing parents with government, the church with government. The government is becoming our moms, our dads, our God. And what this means is that the government is giving us an allowance. Now, some of us got, allowances for doing chores or helping out around the house. This, that, and the other, learning responsibility, and the money we received reflected the amount of chores / work / helping out I did. Some of us got a guaranteed amount regardless of what we did. Now, if I understand correctly how it works with the homeless, they sign a form stating their homelessness or declaring their homelessness. And they sign up for Medicaid. And I assume this draws off their Social Security or the Social Security tit. The homeless person is then given a food stamp card. They don't have a place to stay. They're still homeless. but they can eat. Now, they're not given a lot of money, so it's not like they're going, an all vegan diet or whatever. Unfortunately, homeless people have no home. They have no way to refrigerate items. They have no way to prepare items. So, unfortunately, they have to eat mostly junk food, like, snacks from the convenience store or something like that, or fast food, mostly McDonald's. But if you've noticed, guys, McDonald's and Taco Bell and all these restaurants that used to be, if you were broke, you could go to McDonald's with $2 and could, eat fairly good. Not anymore. $2 might buy you a fry. Taco Bell used to be, for $5, you could get a 6-pack of tacos. 99-cent bean burrito went a long way when you were hungry. It ain't 99 cents no more, guys. $2 might get you a bean burrito. So, that's how the homeless function. Now, you got these kids wanting the guaranteed income so they can stay where they're at with their mom and dad. Now, here's the shits, guys. What happens if this shit gets worse and you're getting your government income thinking you could live in, mom and dad's basement playing, your PlayStation and everything, but in order for you to get your guaranteed income, taxation had to go up. And here's the deal, guys. Taxation is on a curve. If the population is taxed higher than 25%, the common man or woman is then forced to make a decision. That decision is it worth it to continue working for less than 3/4 of what I'm promised as an employee, and 30-40%, because if they do implement the whole guaranteed income, they're not gonna, kick it on us all at once. They'll raise our taxes up to 26, 27, 28% and see if, we feel the fire. Nobody, no real fluctuation in the job market, no real fluctuation in the unemployment, then they'll bump it up to 30, 35% until they see a fluctuation in the market. Because unfortunately, if there is a significant fluctuation in the market, more people will go onto the unemployment line and need to be receiving the guaranteed income. So, what's going to end up happening is, how will America make money? Well, countries make money. Countries make money in wartime. What's going to happen is, in order to sublet your money, you're going to be on the tit already. Mama government's going to say, okay, Billy, Susie, if you want this money, we will double your money. But now you've got to go and work in a war factory building tanks, so the country can fight a war. We will then pay you that way, because the government then makes money, especially if they win. We've already tested the waters and had a war that lasted 20 years, guys. That war lasted longer than any other war in recorded history. "20 years, people. And it only stopped because somebody decided that, hey, we need to bring our boys home. Well, guess what? I hope you liked all that, peace. Because in the same presidential term, under the same president that botched our exit from that 20-year war, and I use botched very liberally, he's going to bring us into another war. Possibly two. Possibly a war on three fronts: Russia, China, and the Middle East. How did we win World War II? We promised the Muslims in the Middle East a whole bunch of shit to get them to help fight. And then we, reneged on that situation. But they got us. They, started, the whole oil baron things. What's going to end up happening, guys, is we are no longer going to be able to function as a capitalist society. Government and corporation are going to become one and the same. And government is going to have to hire you and employ these people, or employ the people, in order to feed its maw. It's coming, guys. Let's go, Brandon.